back tomorrow. You know it's not enough that I can make you laugh. Why try to borrow even more time you never have? It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up, from the ground up. There's always something, and I can try to change, but you want something else. Why cut off your wings? You could change the world and I'd still be a mess. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop.
Welcome. We're here for free live tarot readings. How is everybody? Good Saturday evening to everyone. Wolf, how you doing, buddy? Wolf, I got your package shipped out. So Diane, hello. Kiss, how are you doing? Andy, Guileless, CM, Bartman, and Normally Kim. Wow, Normally Kim, it has been a minute. It has been a minute. I don't know how long it's been. It has been a while. Normally Kim, how have you been doing? Good to see you again. Thank you for hanging out with us, joining the stream, checking everything out, you know. All right, who has a question? Lisa, welcome. What's going on? Kind of just getting started here. So I did finally finish using this deck. So I guess I use it on stream. I guess I will use it on stream because it has been a long time. I had to use this for my book. I had to use this for all sorts of things. So yeah, there's a lot of activity there for this particular deck. But we're back to the standard rider weight. Arceli, what is going on? How are you doing? All right. There is no list. Donations take priority, and there is no list. What is waiting for me in the upcoming internship? All right, let's check that out. That's really annoying and loud. All right, yeah, let's see what is going on with that. We'll use the good old rider weight for that one. We good old rider weight. You can't really go wrong with all of that. Christina, welcome. What is going on? How you doing? All right, so let's see. NK wants to know internship. There you go. NK internship. Did I spell it right? Yes, internship. It's amazing. I actually spelled it correctly. It is a literal miracle when I do that. So let's find out. See if that is going to go well. Is that going to go well, or how is that going to go with all the good old internship things? Well, yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I think we got some things. All right, so you're definitely going to make some connections, right? We got the connections card. We're making some connections. We're making some contacts for later, and that is going to be important for us, right? Because we need to get all of the networking contacts that we can. Mona, welcome. What is going on? Mona, I may have a cancellation. So you may actually get one. I think I have a cancellation. I'm waiting to hear back. But yeah, so the Knight of Wands talks about you're going to go in there, you're going to make a big impression, which is going to be good for any internship. So you're going to have that big impression We get in there. Andy, thank you for your compliment. I appreciate you. So yeah, we're going to get in there. We're going to get it done. And we're going to definitely be a memorable individual as we go into the internship. Networking contacts obviously are key for any internship because you do want to get hired, preferably for the same company. They already know you. They know your skills. They know your limitations. And the 3 really indicates that friendship or getting the network connections, getting all of that stuff done. And then we sort of get into the Page of Swords. I think they're going to have a variety of work for you. I don't think it's going to be one particular thing and only that thing. I believe you'll have enough variety to not only keep you busy, but other people will be working on similar projects, but a little different. So now you can go ask them, hey, what are you working on there? They'll tell you, and now you have another skill because now you've touched another technology or you've touched another facet of the same type of work. Strength overall says you're going to be there and people will like you, people will be impressed with you. So I think it's going to work out. I think the internship will work out. It is difficult to get an internship these days, I got to say. I know a couple of people that are trying to get an internship and they just didn't get it. All right. Porta potties yet. Wolf, where's Tash? Funhouse, I like that. Funhouse indeed. It is Virgo season. So, you got to be careful around Virgo season because you never know what we are going to organize, what we're going to organize and alphabetize and sort in numeric order, possibly even performing a shell sort, writing a shell sort routine. It is Virgo season. All right. Sounds exciting. Thank you. Indeed. Got into grad school. Bethany, congratulations. So good to have you here. Congrats. That is very cool. 2 adults down. Guileless. You don't need to, you're only sharing with 6 people. That's going to be good. Philippe, welcome. What's going on? I don't know. Like what happens if you need to take a serious dump, one of those like half-hour dumps? What if you need to take one of those? And you got 8 people in queue waiting for the bathroom. You need one of those portable toilets that are environmental friendly. Have you seen those? You like poo in them and there's some sort of dirt inside of it. I don't know. Jay, what's going on? They use it for, they use those for like van living and stuff like that. So I saw one of those on I don't know why I watch van living YouTube channels, but I do. Diane, what is that? Grad school, rabbit season, Virgo season. You never know what kind of season you're going to get. Yeah, they use it in mobile living RVs. 6 total. Yeah, yeah. OCD indeed. What is Kimar's intentions with me? Kiss, let's figure out, what's Kimar doing? Is it Kamar or Kimar? I don't want to butcher it. I probably already butchered it. It's probably too late, Kiss, but you know me. I'm going to butcher a pronunciation at least once a day. If I don't, then something's wrong. Something's seriously wrong. Let's use no one's favorite, the echoes of, the Waterfall Tarot. That's right. The Waterfall Tarot. Mystic Aya, welcome. You just joined in time. We're talking about portable toilets. Talking about portable potties. The porta potties. You never know what you're going to get with those. You have to understand the porta potty situation. So I'm just telling you, guileless. You get one of those porta potties with the dirt. It doesn't use water, and then you put it in your room. And that way, you can just take as long a dump as you need to, and it recycles. It is environmentally friendly. What the deck was I just using? I have no idea. It's the something something deck. It's an original Rider-Waite. It's a variant of it, but it's on my, there's a review on my channel, I think. Anyway, it is the something something tarot. Katie, what's going on? Okay, what are their intentions? King of Pentacles, Hermit, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. I don't think they have any big ideas. I think they're coming in dry. They're coming in for a dry run, right? They're like, I'm just going to start talking. We got the Ace of Swords. I'm just going to start talking. Let's start communicating. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes, because you never ever know once you get talking how it's going to prevail from there. So the Ace of Swords, let's get started. Hermit, I'm tired of the situation I'm in. Arceli, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Hermit says, I'm tired of the situation I'm in. I'm looking to upgrade. I'm looking to find somebody interesting. I'm looking to find somebody new. Have some fun. Have some fun with another person. Hermit says, I'm tired of being alone. I'm going to start the communications with you. I'm going to start this thing with you. Start this matter. Start this relationship. Start something. I'm going to get it going. Get it moving. And hope for the best. They honestly don't know what's going to happen. And they're like, I'm just going to wing it. King of Pentacles, they're pretty comfortable where they're at. I don't think that they're going to be dragging you down, doing a lot of expectations. You need this, you need that. I don't really think so. I think it's more of a let's stroll in, figure it out, and hope for the best. So the King of Pentacles are pretty comfortable. They're coming in, seeing what happens. I think it has some potential. It has some potential. I am guided. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. It has potential. Now, how much work you put into it definitely gets you the results that you need. But you need to put in that work. So, yeah, we got some decent intentions. They're winging it. They don't really know what to do. That's just how it goes. That is just how it goes. Arceli, thank you again. Will my ex ever co-parent with me? Will we get along for that? All right, we got a co-parent, ALM. Co-parenting, that would be great if they can get along just for that. Toonie Tarot, welcome. How are you doing tonight? It is so good to see you. You probably hear the dryer going in the background. I washed my pillow today. You're supposed to wash your pillow every 6 months. Because I'm a Virgo, though, I'm always scared that there's going to be a little moisture in it. It's going to mold up, which is highly unreasonable considering I live in Texas and it's 103 degrees. There's no moisture going to build up anywhere around here. So, so I dried it like an hour and a half, and then I just constantly inspecting it to make sure there's no moisture in the pillow. The life of a Virgo. Some days I wish I was something else. Maybe an Aries, maybe an Aries. Just for a day, I can be an Aries and not sit there and dry the pillow 3 cycles and then check it 50 times. It's just one of those things. It's the benefits of being a Virgo. If you haven't felt it, you need to experience it because it's Virgo season. It's Virgo season, and you need to understand what that's like. What's that like? It's a little hot at 103 degrees. Here's what I should have done. I should have taken the pillow and put it outside in direct sunlight and 103 degrees. It would catch on fire. It would not have anything else in it. It would be just fine. Boo-boo, what is going on? So good to see you. So just sit in your car. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm really thinking. Virgo rising. I'm not sure if that counts or not. Anyway, back to the co-parenting. That's going to be a challenge. Yeah, basically, you're going to have a lot of difficulty getting into that. They're just not ready for that. I don't think that's going to be. I think they'll do it, but they're going to do it, they're going to do it kind of half-baked. They're going to do it half-baked. I think they'll agree to it, though. They'll be like, sure, we'll do some co-parenting. I think I can agree to this. And then they're going to be pretty lazy about it. So the sun reversed. You really don't want that as the first card. Now, a lot of theories, a lot of books say, even though the sun's reversed, it's still shining, but it's a little bit dimmer. Whatever you want to do, the sun reverse, still not the best look. again, this is why I say they're going to do it half-ass, right? It's still shining. It's just eclipsed a little bit. It's got a 70% eclipse or something. So the sun reverse says you're going to have some difficulty with it. The tower says they're not ready for that. It's like they're not in a good position. They're a bit, think it's a bit much. I think that they don't believe in they don't have enough confidence. They're sort of, coming in with a little bit of lackluster confidence with that. The tower says, I'm not sure how I'm going to perform on something like that. Four of Cups, it's not their first choice. The Four of Cups, I'm being offered something I don't want. I don't think they want it. It's not their first choice. Again, I think they'll agree to it. They're going to do it, but, strength says that you're going to have to hold it up. You're going to have to sort of hold it up. You're going to have to sort of police it a little bit, right? If you do that, if you agree to it, you're going to have to sort of check in and find out how it's going and all that other stuff. But, they'll agree to it. All right, Rowan's impressions. It has been a minute. How are you doing? Victoria, how are you as well? So good to see you. Let's grab some water. Check out some questions. Virgo season is all about thinking, analyzing, and organizing. Well, yeah. It's where you wash a pillow and you obsess over the pillow for the rest of the day. Because I washed it like the morning, you're just going to obsess over it for the rest of the day. Jazzy, welcome. What is going on? What is it? K's mom like H. Okay, let's see about that. Jazzy JJ wants to know. Does K's mom like H? Is that a thing? Are they all excited? When they see H, do they get one of these? When they see H, do they get one of these? I am guided. Welcome. How are you doing? So good to see you. All right. They may. Rowan's impressions and Rada, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Please hit that like and subscribe. Is there a speed fine or a warning coming from dash cam lady? Uh-oh. I got a dash cam. I'm not a lady, but I'm guided. So, okay, so you, I don't understand what that is. Dash cam. So do you got somebody like road raged on you with their dash cam? I am guided. We need to find out more here. So everybody needs a dash cam, by the way. This horrible woman I overtook says she got me on her dash cam. Well, okay. That's kind of weird. You have a stalker. So wait a minute. So she got you on the dash cam. She looked you up. Okay, did she followed you to a store or something, and then she leaped out of the car like an Avenger, like Captain America, and she starts yelling at you? Like, what happened? I'm got it. We need more. We need more. All right. She got me on her whatever. Okay. So we need more information. So did she leap out of the car like an Avenger and follow you and like be creepy and stuff? That's really creepy. That is really creepy. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. I'm going to say no. It's not like that there's something beneficial here. It's not like there's something thick and juicy and all of that. Jazzy J, we have the 7 of Swords. It indicates that they're a bit hesitant, they're a bit reticent, is that a word, to sort of get started with this. So a bit of hesitation there. They're not really sure what is going on. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Victoria, let me know what your question is. If you got a dash cam question, there's a bonus round. I overtook her. She waved her ginger and said she had a dash cam. Okay. All right. But 7 of Swords says they've looked. It's not like they're pursuing. It's not like they're super serious. It's not like they're chasing. They've looked around a little bit. 10 of Swords, it's almost like that they're involved with something else, someone else. They have a weird sort of thing going on. The Ten of Swords means something new is starting, but something is definitely ending. So that you have that feel there as well. Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. We're sort of ending the read with two negative cards, one of which is definitely a negative card. Again, it looks like their mind is sort of overtaken with of somebody else. They just broke up. The Ten of Swords is a just broke up. Three of Swords is a just broke up. Five of Pentacles is upset from just breaking up. It's almost like they had something. It sort of died off and things just didn't go the way that they wanted it. I don't think that they're sort of rebounding at this point. They're still trying to deal with that drama. I'm not saying they won't like her in the future, but for right now, it looks like they are busy with other stuff. Okay, so she pulled alongside you like a gangster movie. She pulled alongside you and rolled down the window and said, "Do you have any Grey Poupon?" Is that what's going on? She waved her finger, said she was going slow. Okay. All right. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. Do you see Shaver meeting someone who loves him for real and the suffering stops? Rada, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. We got suffering up in here. Hopefully we can fix that. RR. Stop the suffering. Stop the suffering. Meeting someone that loves them for real. And so rolled down the window and said, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" And you were like, that was funny in the 80s. In the 90s, maybe still a little funny, but now you need to give it up. You need to give it up at this point. You know, technically, okay, let's get overly technical here. All right, let's get overly technical, shall we? Most dash cams do not have a GPS. So that means that maybe did not record her speed. Even if it does have a GPS, you can't really determine someone else's speed based upon your speed. Unless you have something that actually can monitor it. So theoretically, she could not prove your speed. It was just too fast in her opinion. I don't think that'll hold up anywhere. I don't think anybody really cares. Anyway, okay, we'll discuss more in a minute. I'm going to go on a rant in a minute when we get to your reading. Okay, I'm guided. Expect a rant. Okay, about the dash cam lady, and there's other funny things. There's other funny things involved as well. All right, we're meeting someone who loves them for real, and the suffering can finally stop. And we'll get into the hearts. We'll get into the hearts. The Three of Coins, Judgment, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Coins. I've got a couple of reverse cards. I think this is sort of a future thing. I do think that this is something that is important to them. I think that they're sort of relying on the external world at this point to make them happy. Somebody in the external world, come save me. I'm lonely. I need someone to make me happy. I need somebody. That really doesn't work out long term, because then you're begging someone to make you happy. You're trying to pull happiness out of them, and they feel like you're a vacuum cleaner. You're trying to just suck all the life out of them. I think most people aren't going to be happy in that situation. So as far as that goes, you sort of see that in the card. The Page of Swords says it's all about adjusting to where you are currently. Doo-doo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Adjusting where you are currently and coming about to a situation where you're happy with yourself, and then you can get someone else in that situation that's going to be happy with you. Trying to rely on somebody is not going to be an overall long-term strategy. So the Page of Swords has all of the elements. They are good with all of the elements, and they're able to accommodate any situation. So it's hinting at accommodating this situation as well as meeting somebody, accommodating that situation as well. Now, do they meet someone? Yes. Judgment is somebody that they've known in the past. Judgment is normally going to be somebody brand new, but it is upside down. It's reversed. We have this reversed feel to it. It's somebody that they already have met before. And that's going to be important here. They already have met this person before, and they're going to come back into their life. They're going to have a relationship with that. It's almost like the person is a fire sign. They're fun to get along. They're fun to have around. But again, if this person just tries to suck all the life out of them, they're going to leave. So they need to do the Page of Swords things and be happy with where they're at right now. Be content with their situation right now, with their own personality, with their own self in order to do that. Make the suffering stop via that natural method of building that confidence and building that life, and then pull somebody else in. And they're going to have a good time because you have a nice, confident air about you. But if you pull them in when you're desperate or when you're looking for someone to make you happy, you're going to have some difficulty getting through to anyone. House of Tarot, otherwise known as Jocelyn, how are you doing? What can I expect in the next few weeks? All right, Rowan's impressions. Let's find out about that. Athena, how are you doing tonight? R.I., next few weeks. What is going to happen with that? Is there going to be something fun? Are we going to have some good news, bad news, and different news? We need to know by using the Thoth. The Thoth. Jocelyn, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. He is such a good person. I mean, we all get into those situations, don't we? You know, where you just feel like life just went to crap. You just feel like you need somebody there. And it sounds like that you're already there for them. You know, it sounds like you're already there. You're supportive. You can be there for them. And that's really important. Because when you're down, you do have suffering, you do have some pain. Having somebody there is great. It's going to be fantastic. All right. We are on Rowan's impressions right now. And I'm sorry. Yeah, and then we're going to go to, we already did Rada. Okay, we did Rada. We're doing Rowan's impressions, Sunflower Tarot, Doo-Doo, and House of Tarot. Got a little bit of a queue. It's not too bad. I think last Friday we had like 40 people in the queue. It was bananas. It was bananas up in here. I'm just saying. All right, so what's going to happen in the next few weeks? Lovers. You have an opportunity for something, someone coming in. Could be a tight friend. It could be somebody great. Could be a new love. It could be an adventure. Definitely the Lovers points to that adventurous spirit where we're diving in, we're getting through, and we're having a new experience with somebody, having some fun. And the Lovers, what's the difference between the Lovers and the Two of Cups? By the way, I talk about that in my book, which is on sale now. This is a thick book too. On sale, you can get an ebook. I talk about the Two of Cups is all about that initial meet, but the Lovers is some long-term thing, Could be somebody that you already know. Could be somebody that you met before. Could be somebody that's crushing on you. Could be anything, right? But you definitely have some expectance coming in with that. Now, the Ace says that as we move across the next few weeks, I think that you have a new adventure coming up as far as money is concerned, as far as finances, as far as the second house possessions, stuff like that. We're sort of getting into that. And that is going to be in the next few weeks as well. We do have Strength in here, which is a great card as far as that is concerned. It's almost like that situations that have been challenging for you calm down a little bit. They bring it back a little bit. And that is going to be something that is going to be important for you because you don't want a lot of situations where you have a lot of drama, you're filled with all sorts of negative stuff. You really don't want any of that, right? But that's just the way it goes. So Strength says that it's just going to be a better situation with some people. Tower says at the end of the next few weeks, maybe end of October, maybe early November. Here's what you're looking at with the Tower. We got a little bit of a turmoil, right? A little bit of a change, a little bit of things coming up that are going to be there's going to be different than what you're currently experiencing. So we're moving into the next phase, moving into that holiday season, right? As we sort of kick in November, moving into the election section. A lot of things going on in November, but you're definitely in for a change. Definitely in for, that's really loud. Definitely in for a change. Here we go. All right. So let's see about the next one. Lauren C., thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Oh, you are Dallas. You're Randy Day. Okay, Dallas, are you on stream? Dallas, I sent yours out today. Sent yours out today. You did have a book. All right, I am guided. All right, let's go on the rant. Okay, so the rant is basically IAG, crazy dash cam lady. Crazy dash cam lady. All right, the rant is that you have a website to where they post pictures of illegal handicap parkers. If you're parked illegally and you're in a handicap zone, they'll take your picture and post it on the site, and they'll send it to the police. Nobody's ever gotten a ticket. Why? Because the police don't care. Why is that? Because the police weren't present to witness this incident. They were not present. So, Joanna, thank you for your donation. Joanna, there's a link in the description to my store. Go there, you can pick it up. If the police are not present, that's where the red light cameras that are now illegal, those red light cameras are, you cannot prosecute somebody based upon a red light camera because, again, the police did not witness it. If they do not witness a crime, then they can't go forward with a prosecution or something. Basically, it's why the dash cam cameras never worked, because there's nobody actually witnessing a crime. So the dash cam camera, you got a ticket from the state that wasn't a crime. It wasn't a moving violation. It was just a fine. But it wasn't a moving violation because nobody witnessed it. So again, nobody was there to witness it except the lady. So even if she turned it into somebody, nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. So in addition to the fact that you can't prove a speed based upon the relative speed of somebody else, and the fact that she probably was too cheap to buy one with a GPS. So there you go. $600 bill for a disability ticket. What is a disability ticket? Did somebody witness you? Did a cop give you a ticket? State is on lockdown too, but the police are a bit busy. I mean, there is that too. Anyway. All right, let's see. Dash cams are only good when you get into an accident. Yeah, pretty much. If you get into an accident or somebody road rages on you, then that's different. Val A., welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see about this. All right. Is there a speed fine warning coming from the dash cam lady? Ace of Swords, it says that, yes, she wanted to make that initial impression. She wanted to make the initial impression. She wanted to get it done. She wanted to let you know. She wanted to let you know she was around. That she was around. Eight of Pentacles. She's doing a lot of work for no reason. It's not like anything's going to happen with it. Kitty, welcome. What is going on? It's not like anything's going to happen with it. Eight of Pentacles. She's going to do the work, though. She's going to try to get it done. She's going to try to get you thrown in jail for the remainder of your life because she got upset. She got a little upset. Texas Bill, welcome. What's going on? Ten of Swords. It's finalized. I mean, there's nothing coming off that. There's no punishment coming. There's nothing coming off that. In addition to the relative speed problem, nobody actually witnessing anything problem, the fact that she's probably too cheap to have a GPS on it, so it probably didn't even record her freaking speed in the first place problem. Anyway, so yeah, you know, if she rolls down her window and asks you for gray poupon again, you just gotta roll up your window and ignore, right? Page of Swords, you don't need to do any modifications. There's nothing coming. I think it's going to be all right. Crazy dash cam person, has wasted her time trying to, and that, it seems to be, we gotta dish out some kind of punishment because the dash cam saw something. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Victoria, thank you, or Boo Boo, thank you for giving Victoria a reading, but chat is literally hopping, and I have no idea. Victoria, let me know what your question is. If you asked it, it has long since scrolled off. Long since scrolled away. So let me know what your question is. We will throw down some cards. In the meantime, we will skip back over to Doo-Doo. Shall I confess? Shall I confess my feelings and tell him I love him? I confess. I love you. I confess. All right. We'll do. All right. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate that. We'll do that in a minute here. Got to delete some of these old things. All right. What is C's next movement towards me? We confess. We got to give them the hearts. We got to let them know we love them. Confess away. Say, I want to share a private moment with you. Want to share a private moment with you, and hopefully nobody will have it on the dash cam. Lillian, welcome. What is going on? So good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, people need to mind their own business. I do have a road rage incident on my dash cam where some dude decided I was going too fast, or I don't know what he was thinking. Anyway, I'm going 30 and a 30, and this dude like leaps out and starts waving at me, and I just kept going. I'm like, I ain't stopping. All right, so I love them. I confess. Should we do it? Ace of Swords, absolutely. Absolutely, you should do it. I think you should confess. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never confess your love for anybody based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. Thank you. Now, we want to confess. The Ace of Swords says that is going to be all right. They're going to love it. They're going to love hearing it. The Magician, though, says you need it worded a little better than what you're thinking, because the Magician is all about expertise. If you're going to confess, you need to do it well. And the Magician reverse says you may not do it very well at all. So you probably want to practice in front of the mirror, work it out, maybe get a script. You know what I'm saying? Get a script, get on Fiverr, hire somebody to make a confession script. There's professionals, I'm sure, that'll do that. Magician says you may want to practice in the mirror. Probably going to be a little weird, but there you go. The King of Coins and then the Eight of Coins. So if you do confess, Ms. M, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. If you do confess, the Eight of Coins says you need to follow it up. I don't think you can just confess. And have you ever seen Chasing Amy? That's a great movie. When he's in the car and it's pouring down rain and he just confesses his whole love for this woman and she just looks at him like he's stupid. You don't want that. That's not a good look. And it seems that the Eight of Coins says there's some work to do afterwards. So after the deep confessions, after you throw out the hearts, you're going to have to follow it up. You can't just let it sit. So you have to follow up a little bit. Get some more action out of that. Get some doo-doo action out of that, and then just full on confess. Get it done. Entertainment purposes only. We'll see how it goes. All right. Gender of my sister's oh no, we need to go back. We need to go back to the future and get Victoria's question. What is C's next movement towards me? Hopefully not a confession. Hopefully not a confession that, I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's good for everybody. Hopefully they're not going to confess like Chasing Amy. They're not going to do that. That's kind of awkward. Gotta say, it's kind of awkward. Rejection is, it could be. It could be. All right. Do we have a confession for Victoria? You know, maybe they do. Victoria, maybe they do. Maybe they replay that Chasing Amy scene. You know, it's raining outside, you're in a car, and they just pour out their heart, and then you look at them weird. Actually, she did more than look at him weird. She started yelling at him. That's not a good look. That's not a good ending to the movie. Well, they got together at the end. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen it. You know, they get together or they break up. But, you know, they get together and then they break up at the end. Anyway, all right. You know, what is their next move? Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I think the next move is more of a strategy. We got more of a strategy thing there, you know? It's more of a strat here. I don't think it's going to be one of those things. Well, thank you for whoever bought the book. Who just bought the book? Thank you, 3F. Thank you, 3F. I appreciate that. KM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So, yeah, Page of Wands, we're coming in a strategy mode at this point. You know, I think they're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to figure out the next move. It's more of a chess game for this person. They're trying to figure out how to go about it that's going to be beneficial. It's not going to be weird. It's not going to be awkward. I think they have a pretty smooth presentation to it because they do think about it a little bit before they open their mouth. So, you know, there you go. Don't think they're going to confess. Overall, we're looking at a pretty good situation as far as stability goes. If you want to leap into this, try it out. Give them a try, you know, like shareware. Give them a try. See if you like it. 30-day trial, you know. I think that it worked out pretty good. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. We had a pretty standard, rock-solid, good-looking set of cards here for those. Talks about the stability is there. The beginning of it is going to be stable. The midline is going to be pretty stable. And I think that is going to be all right. 2 of Swords, though, says there's a couple of things that are going to be unexpected within the realm of this if you want to chase for it, all right? A couple of things are going to be unexpected. The main one is just how analytical this person is in the background. I don't think that maybe they don't show that sometimes, but in the background, I think that they do overthink things. Maybe they're Virgo. I don't know. But they do overthink things a little bit. So you got a little bit combo there. But overall, that's a pretty rock solid. The 10 and 9 of Pentacles. That's pretty, I gotta say, that is pretty solid. All right, gender of the baby. We have a gender throwdown. Let's figure it out. Gender throwdown. How the gender throwdown goes, is we get a deck of cards and we put them down until we find a male or a female. A male or a female within court cards. So we just draw from the top until we get a male or a female. All right? And by the way, the page counts as a female. Because that way we have a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance. So a page or a queen is female. And a knight or a king is Mina. That was you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, Mina, it is available. I have 100 of them. It is available. Check my store. It's link in the description for my store on Etsy. We can get you one shipped out tomorrow. Shipped out tomorrow. Everyone is saying, girl, we're going to see. All right. Here we go. We got a 3. Doesn't count. We got an ace. Doesn't count. We got a foolish man, which, you know, doesn't count. It is not a court card. Spirit of Ether. We got 9 of Pentacles. Doesn't count. 8 of Wands. The Knight. It is a boy. We got a Knight. It is a boy. We have the gender throwdown reveals a boy, which is contrary to almost everybody in chat. But, you know, it is a boy. So there you go. Entertainment purposes only. Never make purchase decisions based upon a fat man reading your cards on YouTube. On YouTube. Here you go. The tarot says a boy. A lot of people in chat, including you, says a girl. We have a disagreement. We have a disagreement. Disagreement. The book is an ebook. No, we have an ebook or a physical book. Let's talk about the physical book. It is 217 pages of goodness. It is high quality. Look at that shine, that glimmering. It smells good too. Everything is laid out. I chose a high contrast font. A high contrast font because I'm a book nerd. Therefore, when I print a book, it's hot. It is hot. It has everything that you want to know. If you want to learn to read tarot, this is the book that you need right here. We talk about everything. We talk about everything. All right. So yeah, the book nerds are extra picky with all of that stuff. It is available, link in the description where it says shop my store, or you can just click the link in chat. You can click the link in chat. Buy my stuff. Okay. Gender Throwdown is now completed. What are we going to do now? Now we're going to do LC. How's he feeling about me? See, my system doesn't need a spread. In fact, I go on a rant about spreads. So my system doesn't need a spread. You don't need a particular spread. You don't need a particular thing. You throw down cards, just like I do on the stream, and sort of make it up as you go along. Make it up as you go along. You have to pay extra for the scent of farts. That is true. It's an add-on. You sound like Tom Hanks. Because I am Tom Hanks. How do you know that I'm not Tom Hanks? Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. How do you know I'm not Tom Hanks? I have 2 sexual decks and 1 regular one. Well now, that is a good set of cards then. Okay, Shadowland Tarot, how is he feeling about me? We got the 10 of Cups. We have an overwhelming desire right here. We got a lot of desire. We got a lot of love going on here. And that is going to be something that you want, because the 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. When anybody is thinking about me, I want them to be thinking about the 10 of Cups, because that means they love me. That means they're passionate about me. That means that everything they think about is going to be beautiful when they think of me, unless they're farting or something awkward. Temperance says that you blend well. You blend well. You make a nice little possibility here. Going pretty well. 9 of Swords, though. Men, they have a lot of hesitation about this. They're trying to make a good impression. They're not making a good impression sometimes. They're having a rough time sometimes. By the way, the Q, Sunshiny Day wants to know about the Q. We are here, and then Joanna. Sunshiny Day, you are after Joanna. So they want to make that good impression, but they feel like they're not getting it done. Right? They're not getting it done. 9 of Swords, a little bit of a worry. I'm concerned about things. I'm concerned sometimes. I don't really know what to do. And I want to make a good impression. 4 of Pentacles, a bit on the selfish side sometimes. That's okay. A bit on the selfish side. Not all the time. But the 10 of Cups, they do have some good feelings with you. They do have good emotions. You give them the tinglies. You give them the tinglies, right? The tinglies? Everyone knows what the tinglies is, right? Where you get tingles all over and your veiny hands become tingly and make more veins. Make more veins. By the way, I went to the doctor and he was looking at my ankle. You know how they check for diabetes? And I'm looking at my foot for the first time in like good lighting, because it's good lighting in the doctor's office, right? I have a veiny foot too. I don't know why, but my foot is twice as veiny as my hand. Don't know what's going on with that. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. The veiny foot. I didn't, you're sitting there waiting for him to check out your ankle. I don't know. Is that something? Is that diabetes? When they squeeze your ankle and they're like squeezing your ankle, checking, I don't know. That could be diabetes. I don't have diabetes because I only eat salads. So I think he could skip that test, actually. I told him I only eat salads. He checked my foot anyway. Checked my ankle. Made me take off my shoe. Had a veiny foot. And the first thing I was thinking was, I need a veiny foot emoji in chat. That's my next one. It's going to be a veiny foot. A veiny foot. I said veiny foot. It's age. Chakra is telling me I'm an old man. Chakra, thank you for letting me know that I'm old man. I'm an old man. I should be retired. All right. We don't do all reversals, so we're flipping them. In case you're watching this later and you're like yelling at the monitor. Like, you flipped them. Why did you do that? You're so mean. Okay. Let me move it over. That'd be great. All right. His intentions with me is A's. A's is for Aquarius. The intentions for me. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. It was like a friends with benefits. Almost like a friends with benefits feel here, right? We got the friends. We want communication, but not all the time. We don't want constant communication where you're going to bed and you call me and you say, hey, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, me too. And then I'm like, what are you doing over there? And you talk until you go to sleep, like you're a teenager again. Those days you talk until you go to sleep, like you were when you were little, or not little, when you were a teenager and you were at first love and all of that. They don't want all that. They want some communication, but more of a friends with a benefits thing. So I have a limited communication, the Ace of Swords. 2 of Wands says that you may not be the only one. They're searching, they're seeking, they're looking. That may be good, that may not be good. The 2 of Wands with the 3 of Cups says there may be looking for the grass is greener on the other side. So, yeah. Entertainment purposes only, by the way, Mona, that is TMI there. All right. The 2 of Wands into the 3 says, yeah, maybe somebody else involved as well. 2 of Swords is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting encounter for sure. So their intentions are friends with benefits, may have some other stuff going on. You gotta figure it out. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Sweatpants and heavy socks. It is 103 degrees here. Sweatpants and heavy socks are the last thing on my mind. Barefoot and shorts are the first thing on my mind. Sunshiny day, we're finally on your question. We're finally on your question, SD. Should I back out of this deal? Is this going to be a bad thing? No, don't get rid of them. Entertainment purposes only. All right, here we go. Like and sub, by the way, I could really use the help. Some days I only get like 5 likes. Like and sub. I work hard for all of you. I bring you news. I slave over that news. I'm sitting there working and working and working on that news. Okay, not really. It was about 15 minutes, but no, it's like 35 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I work. If you love me, if you love that work, if you love all of the effort, hit that like button and I will love you for the rest of your life. The rest of your life. I will think of you as my soulmates, all of you at the same time. You all are my soulmates right now. I'm just saying, if you hit the like button, you get me as your soulmate for the rest of your life. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you hit the, you got to hit the button. Should I back out or not? Is this a bad deal? Entertainment purposes only. Never make a business decision based upon me reading tarot. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. You have a lot of doubts. You've been thinking about backing out. You've been doing that. You're right on the cusp of the back out button. You're right there. You've been thinking about it. You're leaning on it. You're ready to do it. You're ready to hit the cancel on that Amazon order or whatever it is, right? You're ready to cancel it. You're ready to back out. The Five of Cups shows that disappointment right there. That shows the disappointment. There's like 45 people in chat, 45 soulmates. One of them may be a bot. I'm not going to be a soulmate if you're a bot. If you're a human being, I think it'd be all right. But a bot? No. Five of Cups shows this hesitation that you have. You've been thinking about it. You're not there. Ace of Wands, you're really leaning on the back out. This is where you've been going. This is what you want to do. You're constantly thinking about it. Justice says hang in there, though. Hang in there. Don't worry. Hang in there. Justice. It's balanced out. It's all right. Hang in there. Justice is good. Strength as well. Get the strength to stay there. And that is going to be all right. But you got a 50-50 chance there. You got too bad, too good, and all that. Sunshiny Day, is everything okay in your part of Texas? No, it's 103 degrees. And I washed my pillow today, and I obsessed for hours on making sure that thing was completely dry because apparently somebody said on a video that mold can get in the middle of your pillow after you wash it, and it'll grow and it'd be gross mold and your face is in the mold. Ew. So I obsessed over that almost the whole day. Cards for the week, Val A. Let's see about that. All right, Val A. Cards for the week. I don't want my face in mold. It's nasty. Why did the lady on the video tell me that? Because now I'm a Virgo. I'm never going to get it out of my head. You should have not told me that. Why? Why do you tell me these things? It's mean. It should be illegal. It should be illegal to tell a Virgo that there's mold in the middle of their pillow and they're going to be stuffing their face into it all night. That's nasty. But there's no mold because it's 103 degrees in Texas. And the pillow is sitting in a room that's 85 degrees. Even if it had something in there a minute ago, it's dry in 30 minutes. So, whatever. I did dry it for an hour and a half. So, don't fret. I won't be moldy. I won't come on the stream and be sick because I have mold. And, all right. Ross, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's figure out here. Do we have a moldy pillow or not? We have cards for the week. Ten of Pentacles. It says it's going to be all right. Val, it's going to be all right. I'm not going to buy a new pillow because then I have to wash the new pillow. Because if it's a new pillow, somebody returned it and then they put their face on it. No, because then I have to wash a new pillow. Now I'm back to the original problem. All right. The Ten of Pentacles says that it's going to be a good week. It's going to be all right. I think everything's going to be cool. Ten of Pentacles is nice. It means we have a nice flow of money. We have a nice flow of energy. The second house is really good with that. The Ten of Pentacles says yes. Seven of Cups. You have a couple of options this week, one of which has a opportunity maybe with it. The Seven of Cups. Now I say opportunity because it's right next to a money card. It's right next to a good card with that. So the Seven of Cups says you may have a couple of options as far as money is concerned. Maybe it's a new project at work. Maybe it is something to go with that, right? Six of Pentacles, being reversed. This is not a time to give. This is not a time to give. This is a time to hold back. Giving is okay. Helping people, sharing, that is all right. That is going to be all right. But the Six of Pentacles reverse says not now. You want to hold back a little bit. This is not now. This is not a good time for that. Six of Pentacles says hang on to that. King of Cups as well says you're going to have a little bit of an emotional turmoil, a little bit of a drama. Work through it. Don't let it distract you. Don't let it put you down. Work through it. That is going to be the key for the week. Everyone's saying get a new pillow. My pillow is fine. I just need to wash it every 6 months. And I'm not getting a new pillow because then I have to wash that one too. And now I have to wash 2 pillows. No. I'm not going to wash 2 pillows. I'm going to wash 1 pillow. I dried it for an hour and a half. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to train. Open a channel. Okay, so there you go. All right, Ross Ad wants to know about opening a tarot channel. There you go. Week ahead or financial. Let's see about that. Yeah, I dried it for an hour and a half. It did go into the dryer for an hour and a half on high heat. And I baked it. It was like you could brew coffee on that pillow when I took it out. LC. Week ahead. I wash my beddings every week. Don't worry, I wash my beddings every week. All right, let's see about this. We're using the Bonfire Tarot. I'm not putting it just in the dryer. It needs to be in the washer. Everybody on YouTube said you need to wash your pillow in every 6 months because there's dust mites. There's some evil creature in it. I don't know what's going on with my pillow. I don't want my face with a bunch of dust mites biting me or sniffing around my nose while I'm asleep. I don't want that. I washed it and I dried it for an hour and a half. I triple checked it. You know, we squeeze it and make sure there's nothing in there. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. All right. Okay, let's see about that. The week ahead, how is that going to go? Emperor. All right. You know, it's time to get a little bit of help. It's time to get some help. The Emperor reversed says this week, don't take as much of a commanding stance as you usually do. So relax a little bit. This is your role of the week to let somebody else make some decisions. If you've got some back and forth, you have an opportunity for somebody else to make a decision, I think it's going to be all right. It is going to be all right. So you, what is it called? Not allocate. You allocate the job to somebody else. You, whatever the word is, I don't know why I have this. I use this word like twice a day, every day. I don't know why I forgot it. Anyway, Emperor says don't take command this week. Hierophant as well says that this week is the time to think about some of your leisure activities instead of just being a workaholic. So don't be a workaholic this week either. The Hierophant talks about being super serious, getting stuff done, getting the organizational skills, getting a lot of that done. And this week says maybe it's time to take a little bit of a break, you know, during the week. Find out what delegate. There you go. I don't know why. Okay, find out where you can take a break and really enjoy yourself in between the tasks that you do at work. That can be things like washing a pillow. It could be drying a pillow for 8 hours. You know, it could be anything. But you gotta just relax a little bit this week. Put in a little bit of relax. You know, don't throw off all the tasks, but maybe relax a little bit this week. Page of Coins says that during the week, I think you're going to run into somebody that needs a little help. This could be advantageous for you. Definitely help this person out. And the Knight of Cups reversed says it's not time to be overly emotional about anything this week. Make sure that you come at it from a logical perspective, from a rational perspective. Don't let your emotions get in the way. and get really serious with it, and instead of having an emotional response to things, have more of a logical response to things. Is there? Dead skin cell mites make the pillow heavy. Yeah, that's gross. That is gross. You're supposed to wash your pillow every 6 months. It says it on the pillow. Okay. Ms. M, I'm a Libra seeking a Capricorn man for months. I just found out I'm pregnant. If I let him know, will he run away? All right, Ms. M, let's find out about that. Congratulations on the new upcoming baby, by the way. That is so cool. Let's see. Pregnant, should I tell him? Well, this is a serious question. Pregnant, should I tell him? That's kind of, okay, entertainment purposes only, don't tell him or not tell him based upon what I say. But let's go for it. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Huge congratulations. Everybody, let's get some congratulations out. Miss M is going to have a baby. How magical and awesome is that? We'll use the Dark Mansion for this. It's going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect. It's his baby. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the pillow thing. Tonight is pillow talk. Ha ha, it's pillow talk night. No, but you're supposed to wash it every 6 months. And if you don't, that's nasty. Because I'm a Virgo. That's nasty. I got to clean it. Okay. We're pregnant. We're getting serious here. Should we tell him? Should we not tell him? I don't know. It'd be kind of awkward to not tell him, but we'll go with it. We're going to go with it and find out what the reading says. 3 of Swords. Oh, that's not a good look. 3 of Swords, Aces. Okay, yes. Basically, yes. You should tell him. Why do we have that? Let's go over this slow. I know we got 2 waiting. I'm sorry. I want to get some details on this. Ace of Swords, because this is important. Ace of Swords is the beginning of communication. The beginning of communication. The beginning of knowledge as well. This says that you should communicate this knowledge. So Ace of Swords says definitely start that communication. Start the communication. In other words, tell them. All right, now the rest of the reading, let's go over what it says. This is going to take a lot of weight off your shoulders, right? It's going to take a lot of weight off your shoulders. I think you're really concerned about it. You're worried. You don't know what will happen. I think you're super concerned. The 9 of Swords is all about nightmares and worrying. And this being reversed says that it's going to take a load off your shoulders and make it feels better because you got that out of there. The 3 of Swords is kind of a bad one here. That does say you may have a mixed reaction. You could have a mixed reaction. 3 of Swords is the heartbreak card. Madeline, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You could have a mixed reaction. Yeah. So don't expect a great reaction. It could be mixed. 8 of Pentacles says they may not want to work with you on this. 8 of Pentacles is the work card. We're working together. We're getting it done. They may have hesitancy working with you on this. Ace of Cups is a new emotion, a positive emotion. This being reversed says they may have mixed messages when they come back with it. So basically, tell them, don't expect anything. You're going to have to wing it because you have a mixed emotion. The person has some good emotions. The person has some bad emotions. It's mixed. Basically, that's the answer. But definitely tell them. Ace of Swords is a definitely tell them. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never make love decisions based on what I say. What did my Capricorn have to say to me last Wednesday? Maybe about a pillow. He's toxic and I ignored him. He said it was important, but I ignored him anyway. KM. What did he want to say? What did he want to say? All right. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, let's go with the Wonderland. I like the Wonderland. The Wonderland has a lot of good news. It's the Eugene Smith deck. It is the Eugene Smith deck. Sunshiny Day. I dated a Virgo once. He was a clean freak. That's true. I'm a lazy clean freak, though. In other words, I see it, and I want to clean it, but I'm too lazy. But I do the pillow thing because I don't want something biting me in the face. I don't like things biting me in the face, especially when I'm asleep. If you're going to bite me in the face, at least have the courtesy to wait till I wake up. All right? Anybody in chat, if you're going to bite me in the face, wait until I wake up. Be courteous to me. You ignored him. What did he want to say? The Hermit. The Hermit. He's got a lot to say. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. He's made a decision. He's made a decision. And he wants to give you the ramifications about that decision. He's made a decision. I'm not buying a new... Nine of Cups, he's coming across as not too... a little bit too emotional for the topic. You know what I'm saying? A little too emotional. Sometimes you come in, you don't need to be emotional. It's not an emotional conversation, but you're emotional anyway, because that is what he sort of leans into. Emotional about stuff that should not even be emotional. It doesn't make any sense, okay? The Seven of Swords says they're going to keep bugging you. They're going to find a way around your block. They're going to keep bugging you. They are toxic. They're toxic because they just over dramatize everything. Everything. They're not going to stop. That is what they do, right? That is what they do. The Hermit says they like your reaction. They like your reaction to things. They're going to throw a verbal bomb your way just to get a reaction sometimes. You've already did the ignore. You've already ignored it. But basically, he's made a decision. He thinks it's important, and he wants KM to know about it right now. And if you ignore him, he's going to find a way around it. That's just the way it is. But yeah, they've made a decision. All right, Ross wants to start a YouTube channel and get some money. All right, Ross. By the way, Ross, are you still here? I have a chapter in this book dedicated to making money with tarot. It's called Making Money. Spoiler alert, Making Money. It's extremely detailed on investing, developing trust, doing psychic fairs, streaming, doing private readings, having a family and chat. Look at how long this is. Look at this. Okay. Making with money with tarot. I do not have bed bugs. All right. Bed bugs do bite. Let's see about this. Let's go with this. And see about that. Ross, should you make a tarot channel and get some money out of there? Get you some money. Get some fat cash with tarot. Is that going to be a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Eight of Swords, Four of Coins. It's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. If you're looking to make money, I talk about this in my book. If you're looking to make money from tarot, you probably would be better off delivering food for Uber Eats or Amazon packages or something else. Anyway, Dan, thank you. I appreciate that. Two of Cups says that you're going to love it at first. You're going to love it at first. You're really going to enjoy it as you sort of get into it. Eight of Swords, though, says you feel trapped. It's like you run out of ideas. You're trying to get it done. You run out of ideas. You know, it's one of those things where you want to invent, you want to develop, you want to expand, but it seems like you can't. Eight of Swords, you feel restricted. Empress says you have a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun. And that's sort of where it's at, right? You're going to be, again, I talk about in the book, obviously you're going to be fighting against 10,000 other channels to make money. But yeah, you're going to be fighting against several people, but you're going to have fun. If you just eliminate the money, you get on YouTube and you have fun. The money comes later. The money comes later. It's all about getting on YouTube and having fun. Like today, right? I mean, do I seem like that I'm you know, do I seem like that I'm focused on money? Do I seem very business-like? Do I seem like I'm super serious? I'm just playing and having fun, reading some tarot, getting everything, you know, where I want it, right? Just having fun. And when you have fun and you're passionate and you're fun to watch and you're enjoyable to watch and you bring a good mood to YouTube, to videos, people will naturally come around, and people are attracted to that party. You have a party, people are attracted to that party. And that's sort of where the Two of Cups comes. And because you're having fun, then you naturally start making money out of it, right? So, but you can't really come in with the sole purpose of making money. You have to come in, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. We're going to read some tarot. I'm going to bring my personality and, you know, get in the ebook, reread the chapter. And then the money naturally comes later, but you can't really go into it with the sole purpose of this is my income. You know, again, everybody that I know that reads tarot, they make money. How much money depends on how often they're on, etc. But if you bring in the party, then people are gravitate to that and they want to be there with you, and then it flows from there. So, you know, have fun, enjoy yourself. Tarot is all about just, you know, having a good time, having fun, relaxing. It's Saturday night, you know. I don't really know anybody that's super serious that I don't know. Anyway, all right, just my opinion though, you know, just my 2 cents. Will I be moving soon? All right, this is the last reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Speaking of having fun, I had a blast. Thank you for listening to my pillow talk and all the other wild stuff I do on the stream. I appreciate everybody being here. All of y'all are amazing. I will be here at noon tomorrow. At noon tomorrow, we're going to talk about the future of tarot. If you want to know, do we have some AI tarot readers coming? Is AI going to take us all over? What's the future of cards? What are they going to look like in 10 years, 20 years? Is it going to be all digital? Are we going to be able to make tarot decks from just our phone? Like, what's in the future? What is the future of tarot? Join me tomorrow with Dr. Mystical at noon Central. It's on the channel. Hit that like button. Join us. Let's talk. Let's talk. We got a lot of cool things. All right. Will I be moving or not? Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. You will not be moving in. Will not be moving in. Don't see that you're moving. Dan, let me know your question. We'll get that done tomorrow. Dan, let me know your question. Did you have the work reading? Let me know, Dan. Dan, email me. I think you emailed me already. This is Dan. You did. Will I be able to travel the future with a husband? Okay, we'll get that tomorrow. Let's get that tomorrow. All right, sorry about that. I apologize. The 10 says no. We have a termination. We have a dead end as far as the moving goes. It's almost like that we have something blocking us from getting moving. I think that your shopping is going to be important here. The world, the 2 of Wands says, look out. Try to find a place that you might be moving to. You need more shopping. You need more shopping. And that is going to be something that is important. As far as moving, No. I don't see moving. I just see shopping right now. Shopping is important. We have a lot of movement cards. I don't see a single one of them. So it's just there. Shopping, good. Moving, bad. Basically, that is it. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate your question. We will see you tomorrow at noon. Join me for the future of tarot. I want all of your opinions on that. I want all of your opinions on it. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, see you then.